and welcome to another mini episode with me, DJ Batman. How's everyone doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day with all the craziness going on right now. But this episode, we're going to talk about the most recent thing going on in the news. No, not the Russia-Ukraine thing. I'll talk about that in another episode. No, we're talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. And basically, he's now getting his things together so he can sue people from Whoopi Goldberg, Cenk, many of the other news organizations, and anybody else who defamed him, even after the verdict came back as him not guilty. So I'm going to go ahead and play for a second the audio from a Fox News video. I will have the link in the description if you would like to get straight to the video and be able to share that to people. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and listen to this, and I'll be back when it's done. In the meantime, take a listen.
So the question is, after a full year of watching these people lie in order to imprison a kid for the rest of his life, who's going to hold the liars accountable? Kyle Rittenhouse, understandably, has thought a lot about this. He joins us tonight to explain his plan going forward. Kyle, thanks so much for coming on tonight. I can't think of many people who've been at the receiving end of this much sinister lying from so-called news organizations as you have. How are you going to respond?
Well, Tucker, thank you for having me.
Of course.
Me and my team have decided to launch the Media Accountability Project as a tool to help fundraise and hold the media accountable for the lies they said and deal with them in court.
Interesting. So the idea is, maybe like the Covington Catholic kids, you will be suing news organizations that maliciously lie about people who are in the news? Is that the plan?
Yes, sir. We're going to be holding them accountable, Tucker.
Do you, I guess I have to ask a kind of a dumb question, but why isn't there a group like this that exists already, since the media so often are not observers, they're players, they're participants in the news? Why hasn't someone done this before?
That's a good question, Tucker, and I'm not sure, to be honest, but I don't want to see anybody else have to deal with what I went through, so I want to hold them accountable for what they did to me, because I don't want to see anybody have to go through what I went through.
Yeah, they tried to imprison you for the rest of your life. It wasn't coverage, it was advocacy. You have a lot of potential targets to sue yourself. Will you be suing any of these news organizations, and if so, when?
Well, right now we're looking at quite a few politicians, celebrities, athletes. Whoopi Goldberg's on the list. She called me a murderer after I was acquitted by a jury of my peers. She went on to still say that. And there's others. Don't forget about Cenk from the Young Turks. He called me a murderer before verdict and continues to call me a murderer.
Interesting. And what about the people who called you groundlessly a white supremacist, which makes it pretty hard to get a job for the rest of your life if you're a white supremacist? Will you be responding to them?
Absolutely. We are going to hold everybody who's lied about me accountable, such as everybody who's lied, called me a white supremacist.
Yeah.
They're all going to be held accountable, and we're going to handle them in a courtroom.
Kyle Rittenhouse, I appreciate your announcing that tonight, the Media Accountability Project, and of course we're rooting for justice as we always are, so thank you very much. Good to see you.
Thank you, Tucker. And if anybody wants to help join us in this battle, they can donate at tmap.org.
Thanks a lot.
All right, so as you heard, Kyle has gotten a team together to create an organization to go after people who like to spread lies, to defame people, and basically get verdicts in the way they want. Now, I remember strictly about the Young Turks, especially Cenk, that, he went hard on Kyle, and I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. But, of course, the Young Turks is always about, spreading misinformation. Like, it's really funny how, like especially when it came to Nick Sandmann. I really felt bad for him because the way the media portrayed him was absolutely horrendous. Like, he didn't do anything. He was standing there with a bunch of people, you know, going after the, I think it was the Black Israelites, or Hebrew. I forget the exact group. But they were there spouting stuff, you know, like white people are the devil, they need to be killed, you know, stuff like that, you know. And he was trying to have a conversation with these people. And a Native American gentleman with a drum, you know, came up and started to beat the drum in front of his face. But of course, when the media got the pictures, they took it as he went up to him, when actually everybody, you know, got into his face. You know, and luckily he was able to, you know, go after these people. Unfortunately, you know, they settled it out of court, so, you know, it wasn't an actual win, but to me it is a win, because it was taking money away from these organizations that want to spread lies, especially the Young Turks. Like, they spread lies like crazy. Like, there was a video that they had where they were trying to say that this one senator, I think, or it was somebody in the government, was trying to run over these protesters. And when the video played, you know, Anna was just like, you know, here comes right here. Oh, nope, maybe it's the next one. And then they play the same clip, but to them, they thought it was him looping around, but it was the exact same clip, just played again. It was spliced, and then, you know, it was funny how, like, but they were just like, oh, wait, but, you know, caught in their own lies. But anyways, I'm really glad that Kyle is doing this. It's about time that people start holding these organizations to accountability, because they go around spouting stuff that can end up getting people killed, and they will never take responsibility for what they say. And that's the problem. You know, like, the Young Turks go around saying that we need socialism and all this other stuff, progressive. But when I see these people that call themselves progressives, that call themselves socialists, all I'm seeing is them trying to tear apart the fabric of everything so they can fit their narrative. But the problem is they're not looking at it as helping everybody, just a select few, the people who agree with them. And that's a problem. I'm really glad Kyle is doing this. It's great to see people fighting back. And, you know, like I always tell people, if you have something happening to you, people are taking advantage of you, you need to stand up for it. Don't let them push you around. It's time we start It's time we start standing up for ourselves and stop letting people push us around. Because we're never going to fix this world if we don't say what's on our mind. Let me basically say this. No matter what you do, somebody's going to hate you for something. So it's better for you to just be yourself and let people hate you than be fake and have people hate you. You know, so, and the real people will actually be around you. Because, to be honest, I would rather have somebody treat me horrible and tell me they're going to treat me horrible than somebody who treats me horrible but say, oh, they didn't mean to do that. You know, because they're lying. They don't want to tell the truth. You know, but I'm not saying, you know, people should be with people that are going to hurt them, but, you know, just an example. But yeah, so if you want to support Kyle, he had, if you listen to that audio, it was, he gave the way to help support him and what he's doing. So if you'd like to support that, you can support him through that. But yeah, so I just wanted to get this information out to more people, because I know not everybody listens to all the big people. So, but I hope you enjoyed. But anyways, if you'd like to support the channel, I will have all my links in the description for my Etsy store, my Teespring, and much, much more that I do. I do a lot of cool 3D printing. So if you're looking for cool things, I have awesome things to be purchased, and I'm always creating new things. Like right now, I'm making some stuff from the movie Spirited Away, from the little paper birds from the movie, along with the bath tokens, which are really cool. So again, if you'd like to support me, I have those links down below. Lots of cool stuff to purchase. I always come up with new designs that I put on t-shirts, bags, and much more. But I really hope everybody enjoys listening to me. And also don't forget to hit like and comment. And for anybody listening on the other services, if you would really also like to support me and you can't purchase anything, listen to my stuff on Spreaker. The link should be there, take you straight to the website. If you listen to this stuff on there, you help me even better, because that's the site that actually pays me for this. YouTube and all the other services, they won't until I reach a certain criteria. So that's another way to support me. But I really hope everyone enjoys what I do. I'll constantly have new videos, audio, radio shows. Hopefully once a day at noon. I might forget to do one once in a while, but I will try to have one at least once a day. So, and if anybody would like to hear more stuff more frequently, let me know. I'm also trying to get interviews together to start interviewing people for different subjects. I'm setting up new shows from movie and TV show reviews. And when I do the Comic-Con here in July, I'm going to try and talk to some of the celebrities that are going to be there. I had a good conversation with the ones last year, but unfortunately I didn't have my radio show going then. But since I do now, I'm going to try and get them and see if I can get them to come on and have a conversation, talk about the stuff they do and the shows and stuff. So, but anyways, thank you again for listening. Like always, I end all my shows with a song. So I'm going to be playing a song. I don't know why I got rid of it. There we go. I'm going to be playing a song called Band-Aids and Bullets from a band called Sleepaway Camp. I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, enjoy.
Side. It don't much matter if it's left or right. You just mean it. There ain't no retreat.